below the handle and acts like a blade. The other end of the hoe has a beam which is put on the neck of the bullock, right? And thus a hoe is also pulled by animals such as a pair of bullock. The hoe is a kind of modified plow, right? Now children, look at this. This is the third picture. This is cultivator. The cultivator is a tractor driven agricultural implement which is used for loosening and turning the soil in the fields quickly. Okay, a cultivator has many plowshare. Here you can see many plowshare are present, right? And with the help of these, cultivator can dig into a considerable area of soil at the same time, loosen it and turn it. So children, keep it in your mind, with the help of cultivator, comparatively larger area can be made. Due to this, many fields can be plowed or tilted in a short time by using a cultivator. In this way, the use of cultivators saves labor and also time. And nowadays, plowing of larger fields is done by using tractor-driven cultivators, right? Is pulled by the bullocks. The farmer holds the handle of the plow and presses down the handle, right? Due to which the plowshare dig into soil and loosen it and turns it, okay? And nowadays, the traditional wooden plow is increasingly being replaced by iron plow. Now, children, look at the picture. This is a picture of hoe. Hoe is agricultural implement or tool which is used for removing weeds and loosening and turning the soil also. Hoe consists of a long rod of wood or iron, and there is a handle having grip. You can see here at the end of hoe, and you can see a strong, broad, bent plate of iron is fixed below the handle and acts like a blade. The other end of the hoe has a beam which is put on the neck of the bullock, right? And thus a hoe is also pulled by animals such as a pair of bullock. The hoe is a kind of modified plow, right? Now children, look at this picture. This is plow. Plow is a large agricultural implement which is used for plowing or tilting of the soil in the field. The traditionally used wooden plow is looking like this. The wooden plow consists of a long log of wood which is called plow shaft. So children, here you can see it is labeled here plow shaft, right? And there is handle at the one end of the plow shaft, and below the handle is a strong triangular iron strip called plowshare, right? The other end of the plow shaft can be attached to a wooden beam which is fixed at a right angle to the plow shaft. Okay, so children, see the figure. And this beam is placed over the neck of the two bullock or oxen so as to pull the plow, and thus plow is drawn by a pair of bullocks or other animals such as buffaloes, camel, etc. When the plow is pulled by the bullocks, the farmer holds the handle of the plow and presses down the handle, right? Due to which, look at this, this is leveler, and this is an implement, an agricultural implement which help to level the plowed soil in the field, right? Children, here you can see leveler is pulled by tractor. Now children, look at the picture. Here you can see leveler is pulled by animals, right? Leveling of the soil is also very much important. The thing is that the plowed soil is quite loose. So it is liable to be carried away by strong winds or washed away by rainwater. The removal of the topsoil by wind and water is called soil erosion. The plowed soil is leveled, okay, by pressing it with a wooden leveler or an iron leveler so that the topsoil is not blown away by wind or drained off by water. Okay, so in that way, soil erosion can be prevented. So children, look at the picture. Okay, this is leveler which help to level the soil. The leveling of the plowed soil is also beneficial for many reasons. Number one, the leveling of plowed field by pressing definitely prevent the top fertile soil from being carried away by strong winds or washed away by rainwater. Secondly, the leveling of plowed fields helps uniform distribution of water in the field. Okay. So it is also very much helpful for the irrigation also. And another important point is leveling help in preventing the loss of moisture from the plowed soil. And children, look at this. This is leveler and this is an implement, an agricultural implement which help to level the plowed soil in the field, right? The loosening of the soil by plowing is beneficial because of many reasons. Number one, the loose soil allows the plant's root to penetrate freely and deeper into the soil, so plants are held more firmly to the ground, right? The loose soil allows the root of the plants to breathe easily even when roots are deep. And this is because loose soil can hold a lot of air in its spaces. And another important point is the loose soil helps in the growth of worm and microbes present in the soil who are friends of the farmer. Okay, and since they help in further turning and loosening of the soil, and they also add humus to the soil also. Plowing also uproots and buries the weeds. Okay, weeds are nothing but the unwanted plants. And in that way, it is very much helpful for the agriculture. The loosening and the turning of the soil during plowing brings the nutrient-rich soil to the top. So, the plants can use these nutrients properly. Okay. And children, keep it in your mind, if the soil is very dry, it breaks into large mud clumps during plowing. And the mud clumps are then broken down by using soil plank called crumb crushers, right?